Roger and Mark. Because Roger was spending a lot of time at Mimi's, and then obviously they broke up.
I think recently they must have, because Roger was gone on Valentine's Day. He'd been gone for 2 months. But how long has he been broken up from Mimi this time?
It's true, because we're going from February to
It's hard to gauge. Yeah. That jump is montage, so it's hard to gauge when things happened.
Mm-hmm. So, it kind of... It hurts because Mark goes and says, at least if you try, Angel's death won't be in vain. And Roger's like, it already is. And that's a stinger. Because you never want to say that about
death
a friend.
Is in vain.
Yeah, it hurts. Mark's trying to convince him.
And
Mark, go ahead.
Yeah. And Mark's response, like, are you insane? It's, Mark doesn't get that. He wants everything to have meaning.
But who, Mark, are you? Mark has got his work. They say Mark lives for his work, and Mark's in love with his work. Mark hides in his work. From what? From facing your failure, facing your loneliness, facing the fact you live a lie. Yes, you live a lie. Tell you why you're always preaching not to be numb when that's how you thrive. You pretend to create and observe when you really detach from feeling alive. Perhaps it's because I'm the one of us to survive. Poor baby.
And he also wants everyone to be happy, which is also important for Mark. He doesn't want the fighting. He doesn't want all this. He wants everyone to be, like, happy with their lives, but happy with the right people. And Mark knows Roger needs Mimi at the same time. So, we find out...
Might not be a healthy relationship, but it'll work.
Well, we find out Mimi is looking pale. She's getting sicker, which is why Roger is running.
Yep.
Roger looks like an asshole here at this point.
Well, you don't get it in the film version, but we do get confirmation that she's with Benny, so there's more to it. But yeah, he does look like he's just running away because she's not doing well.
But did he leave her because of Benny, or did he leave her because she was getting sicker? That's the question.
Or also because she is still using drugs, which we did get in the montage without you.
In the movie we did.
Although we don't know when that. Yeah.
Yes. That's something I actually didn't mind in the movie, because they gave him a reason to say, no, I'm done with you.
Yeah, she's not doing anything to get better, and in this song they confirm Mimi did look pale. Mimi's gotten weak.
Mm-hmm. And we just
Although I think I'm quoting the stage version, not the movie version.
Actually, on the DVD set, this has also already been filmed, and it's on the DVD as an extra. So there you go, it counts.
Well, I've watched the scene. I just can't remember if the line I'm saying is in the extended version or in the movie.
You're good.
Or none of the songs in the movie, right?
Up to I Can't Believe This Is Goodbye. After that, the rest of the song is not in the movie.
Yeah, the whole part in the apartment.
Them fighting and then Mimi showing up, really pissed at Roger, and I can't even blame her on this one. And so they also cut out where Mimi pretty much tells off Roger, just tells him off.
You don't want baggage without lifetime guarantees. You don't want to watch me die. I just came to say goodbye, love. Goodbye, love. Came to say goodbye, love. Goodbye. Just came to say goodbye, love. Goodbye, love.
I have to find.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, you don't want things without lifetime guarantees.
Oh, what a line.
Which she's right.
Absolutely right. He doesn't want to watch her die, and she knows it now. And that's a killer.
And he was just reminded that lifetime guarantees don't mean much either for him and Mimi.
True. So Roger goes off after pretty much being told off, and Betty shows up, and we find out for the first time that he's going to pay for her rehab, which I appreciate that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
He's trying to help her. So is Mark.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where this goes. But we're not done, because there's more to the end of this, which they cut out of the movie, and I would have loved to heard a crowd reaction to this if they kept this in the movie.
Which part?
When Collins comes out of the funeral home.
Oh, right.
Off the premises now, we give no handouts here. What happened to rest in peace? Off the premises, queer.
That's no way to send a boy to meet his maker. They had to know we couldn't pay the undertaker.
Don't you worry about him. Hey, I'll take care of it. Must be nice to have money.
No shit. I think it only fair to tell you just paid for the funeral of the person who killed your dog.
I know. I always hated that dog. Let's pay him off and then get drunk.
And because he can't pay the bill, and he actually the actual line is queer, which is like, whoa, he said that. And
yeah.
I'm just going right here. It is. Here's my notes. Off the premises queer. I was like, damn. Okay. So Collins pretty much say that's no way to send the boy to meet its maker. We couldn't pay the undertaker, and Benny offers to pay. And that's a great moment on its own, because that actually shows how much of a stand-up guy Benny actually can be, which I like. But then Collins admits to him that Angel killed his dog, and Benny has no problem with this at all.
No, because he didn't like the dog anyway.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. Oh, that's funny.
It's one of those great Rent things that we all love Angel, but Angel killed a dog. You know? That's not a good thing.
No. And it's
we get a nice happy song about it. And we love it.
It's a karaoke favorite at my karaoke bar too. It's like it's kind of just fair. You're absolutely right, though. Angel kills a dog, and we're celebrating it like it's not a big deal.
And they use it as a punchline in La Vie Boheme, you know, in that scene.
Who died?
Our Akita.
Evita.
Like, who died? Our Akita.
Evita. I know I said this in that episode. I'll say it here. That I quote that. Me and my wife quote that so much. As a joke. To this day, we will quote that line because it's who died, and the response is always that, no matter what.
Yeah, Arakita.
Every single time, and that's the answer.
It's a good answer.
Oh, it's funny. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, you're looking at it, it's like, what?
Those are the best quotes.
It really is. It's a great pull.
You know who you want to talk to when they get it.
Exactly. And I have friends who get that joke. So. All right. Well, that's where we are. And next up is What You Own, which is my personal favorite song. But I have a extremely cool guest coming on, and Matt Teminetti from Broadway World coming on next week. Actual now good friend of mine, because he's been doing my shows now for a couple of years now. So that's cool. I'll give it to you, Rob.
Now,
Why don't you get your
I already
in?
said,
Good.
first, What You Own, I already said, that's the song that got me to attach to Rent in the first place.
Yeah, and that's a great
seeing
song.
Neil Patrick Harris performing it. I do have a bad note for the movie version, though.
Of course.
Mark quitting when he's up on the roof and not on the phone is so silly.
Well, okay.
I love it.
Okay, we're going to talk about this next week, but I will ask you a question. Is he? And I asked this to Matt, and he didn't really know how to answer me because he didn't think about it this way. In the Broadway show, obviously he's quitting straight up.
Yeah.
In the movie,
he gets on the phone.
Is he actually quitting, or is it the kind of thing where you're talking to yourself? This is what I want to say to my boss, but I'm not actually going to say it.
That's the problem. Yeah, in the movie version, it's like, is he really going to do that? Is he hoping that Alexi can hear him from the roof? Or
It's
what?
so stupid. It really is hysterical. And they kept it in there because it's in the song. You have to have that line.
He could have been. They could have had him go down to a payphone on the street. There's a payphone on the street. We've already established that. Just have him use it.
But then you don't have the big ending of the hug on the rooftop. So.
True.
But
otherwise, the first note I wrote down when I was making notes while watching the movie and then the live on Broadway version this past weekend was, where is it? I said, Rent the film is a series of bad decisions in adaptation, but it's still nice to hear great songs that I love.
True.
And What You Own is one of those. Where the staging is weird, but hey, it's what you own. It's that song, and it's a great song.
And for some reason,
and then occasionally they do great things. Yeah. Instead of just disappearing from stage for a song.
Not even a song. He never disappears on Broadway. You assume he goes to Santa Fe because of the voicemail you hear afterwards.
Yeah, it took him away.
See it.
It took him away and back. Exactly.
Oh man. So, all right, that's
the voicemail
That's
takes him across the country.
What do you think of the voicemails being cut? By the way, because that's another thing where it's I understand why they're there. It's like if you're moving, this is a big part of the show that's funny.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be there because they found a way to write some of them in. But I miss the voicemails. I really do.
Yeah. But most of them, as you said, they don't need them to tell the story. They're more about giving us an idea who these characters are and what they have to deal with. The movie is more shorthand. We can assume we don't need to know about Mimi's parents because Mimi's just like everyone else here. We don't need to know about Maureen's. And though we see Joanne's,
yes,
we don't need to know much about them. Although that is a horrible waste of Anna Devere Smith.
Yeah, we discussed that.
Who plays her mother?
Yeah, we discussed that a couple episodes ago.
I hope that came up.
It did. It definitely
did. When I saw her in the movie, I'm like, did they write a new song for her parents? Awesome. No new song.
They're just there, and she's wearing a weird hat, and that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they gave Sarah Silverman more time on the screen in the movie.
Yeah, and weird time.
Yeah, as Alexi Darling.
Yeah.
So,
talking about her Berkeley days.
None of that's at the Broadway show. So there you go. I guess they said, hey, we got Sarah Silverman. Let's find a way to write her in somewhere and make her give her more to do.
She's even be fine as Alexi Darling. Just I want her to make the phone calls that she does on the show.
Exactly.
On stage.
Yeah, the extended one with all the phone numbers, which is one of my
tell us your pager
favorite moment. Yeah, we talked about that on the episode that was on Happy New Year episode, and my mom loves that voicemail. She didn't even like the show. She's not a big fan of the show, but she loves that voicemail. So
it is a good one.
That's that. We're good. We're just rambling and going back and forth now.
Oh, we can keep doing that if you want.
I know. Well, I promised my son I'd play some games with him during SmackDown. So
okay.
I will wrap up. Rob, why don't you get your plugs in? Go for it.
Well, currently I have Michael Myers Minute and Dave Made a Minute. Both, you look up that name, you'll find them on most any social media or on your podcatcher of choice. It's the movie Halloween and the movie Dave Made a Maze.
That works. Absolutely. And I'll get my plugs in here real fast. We're part of the Filling the Void Podcast Network, which at this point I feel like I co-run, but that's a different story. Hey, boss. We are here every Tuesday for the next couple of weeks until Rent Live on Fox, which we're all excited about. So that's coming up in 2 weeks after people are hearing this. So countdown is on. And then you can hear me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday till the end of January, because I'm almost done with the movie, for Clerks 2 Minute every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on the Blake and Style Show every single Friday. And if you're listening to this on Tuesday morning when it drops, jump over and listen to my new retro show called Blake and Style Year 1, which is going through our first year of our show week by week. which some people asked for, so I put it up for everyone can hear. So hear that right after this on the network.